With Rancho Del Arroyo officially out on PC, it's time as usual for a quick guide for the map, with the goal being to take a look at the best loadout, locations, and times for hunting here in Mexico. Whether you're watching as you download the update or in anticipation of the console release, this info should go a long way in making your first hunt here on Rancho Del Arroyo a good one. So firstly, let's talk loadout for a second here, and Rancho Del Arroyo is a very easy map to make a loadout for. I'll just be carrying the M1 or a similar caliber like the 7mm for the larger game, the 243 just for coyotes and bobcats, the 22 for longer range shots on airborne pheasants as well as for turkeys and jackrabbits, and then the 16 gauge, but really any shotgun will do for those short range shots, specifically for the pheasants, but it can be quite nice for a rabbit scooting through the brush or a turkey flying close. This loadout does give you room for sights, binos, medkits, all the colors, and plus a bit to spare as well. As a lot of you are probably already aware, I had very limited time to hunt this map in early access, as I had to prep videos for my trip to Georgia. However, I still have a top 5 list of favorite locations that I would consider general must-hunt areas on the new map. Because these are based on such limited playtime though, I would absolutely recommend all the above channel and hotspot maps. Those maps highlight the best areas and times for each species here on Rancho Del Arroyo, and I know firsthand they are effective. I'll leave a link in the description to those. Now, on to my top 5 locations. I have circled the 5 spots we're going to visit here on the map, and we'll begin right here at the starting lodge in La Hacienda. Visiting this lake at almost any time of day is a good idea, but especially in the morning. You'll see plenty of animals, but much like these bighorn, oftentimes they'll be fleeing because of these guys. With certain lakes you'll only see males or only see females of a certain species. This lake happens to only have female bobcats. Even with the cats, there are tons of animals around and plenty of open ground to glass, even if it's fleeing animals that you're mostly seeing. Also, if you're in the area, you never know when a pheasant may flush and offer a shot, so I'd recommend staying ready with a shotgun in hand. Next, we're gonna head to what is easily the best whitetail lake on the map in Bosque Alto. One quick glance at the number of whitetail drinking here pretty well sums it up. It's insane to see the number of deer drinking here, and don't forget, our first trip here in early access netted us a massive diamond whitetail as well as a piebald doe. Once again, there's an outpost not that far away. It's an easy and worthwhile spot to hunt. We've now seen a couple of lakes, so let's go to a spot that's better for feed and rest zones down here in the south center of the map. Heading this direction, we can see mule deer, jackrabbits, turkey, bighorn. They're just all over the place, and it's all wide open. And honestly, I can't wait to spend some time hunting here. It's just such a welcome change from the norm of hunting all the lakes. By the way, there was also a pack of coyotes right at the base of the mountain here, including, I think, the smallest male I've ever seen. They seem to be common here as well, which makes it even better. I would recommend visiting here around mid-morning. That's produced the best results for me to this point. On to yet another lake. This tiny little lake here set in a crater in the northwest. This lake is in my top 5 specifically for javelina. Coming here during their drink time produces an absurd number of sightings, and firing a shot will send them all running out the only area they can actually exit. A similar thing can be done, by the way, with the bobcats. However, in my experience, it was once again only female bobcats. That one I am less certain about, so it's worth a shot, but I have yet to see a male cat there. Either way though, even if only for the javelina, this spot is amazing. Lastly, for our locations, we have this little upside-down mushroom-shaped lake in the southwest. It's good for a number of species, including whitetail and javelina, but it's one that seems to be great for male bobcats as well. Yet again, it's very close to a lodge, and my time spent hunting here produced quite a few goals, including 2 mythical cats. The amount of species that drink here really pushed it into the top 5 for me, and it makes it worth checking throughout the day. Finally, we have the Drinkstone Times. I recommend hunting almost any species in their drink time when possible, so I thought it was best to display those times here for Rancho Del Arroyo. You'll notice all the class 1 species don't drink on this map, but I would generally say early morning is best for them, and really throughout the day works quite well, so time isn't as important as location with them. Once again, I'll defer to the link in the description to all the above's hotspot maps for the best times and locations for these species. And on that note, that is really going to do it for this quick guide, so I hope this information helps you guys out for your first hunts here on Rancho Del Arroyo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.